Welcome in, Beer and Loudoun viewers. Today we are at Loudoun Brewing Company. I'm here with their head brewer. Nice to have you here.
Nice to have you here. You're in my home, man. This is all up in my house.
Thank you very much. So, we are starting off today asking you a little bit about your backstory, how Loudoun Brewing got started, a little bit of your history, what led you to this point here today.
Well, I have to say, to start with, beer led me to this point. And what if you get a good look at me, you can tell that beer has been in my past, it's going to be in my future. But what brought me here was volunteering to help a new brewery owner start his own brewery. And what led us to be here was the fact that his new family didn't allow him enough time to continue to do it. So my fiance and I bought Loudoun Brewing from the original owners because Patrick and Alana took on a little bit more than they could chew with a new baby and another baby on the way. So that's what happened.
Cool. All right, so over these, how many years have you owned it now?
Well, actually, actual ownership took place in St. Patrick's Day 2017. But I've been a brewer here since long before that.
So, okay, so in your time here at Loudoun Brewing, what would you say is a beer that you're most proud of? Maybe a flagship here at Loudoun Brewing, or something that you can just put your name on and be proud of that you've brought to the Loudoun beer scene.
Our flagship IPA, Loudoun Brewing, Loud and Brewing, not Loudoun Brewing. Loudoun Brewing is definitely one of the flagships that we continue to do over and over again in the evolutionary world of beer, where IPAs are continuing to change from this to that to New England's West Coast, all over the place. It still is one of our best-selling beers. So in our little brewing system, it takes us about 17 to 21 days to bring that beer to tap. And in most cases, it's gone in 9. So you can see the perpetual, I'm the hamster on the wheel.
Yeah.
Continuing to brew and brew and brew and brew and brew.
Cool. So you touched on IPAs and their popularity. What would you say is your favorite style of beer to brew, just in general?
Well, I don't know that I have a favorite style to brew because I'm brewing for the people, and a lot of the beers that we make are not beers that I generally are my go-to beers. So 8 beers on tap. We try to have a color profile, ABV profile change, and try to please everybody. Try to please everybody. Honestly, if we had 4 IPAs on at all time and the other 4 beers were different, we would get a bunch of junk from a bunch of people like, why do you have all these IPAs? Well, there are 4 other things to choose from.
Sure.
So it rotates. It's a difficult challenge to try to keep the colors, the flavors, the ABVs available.
Cool. You mentioned that maybe they're not your go-to style. So what kind of things do you like? What styles do you like?
Dude, I like hoppy beers. I like big hoppy beers. I am a fan of the New England IPAs. I'm not a fan of the IPAs with a bunch of lactose added to them. I don't like the mouthfeel.
Sure.
I'm not into that slickety thing.
So no milkshake IPAs.
Yeah, you know what?
Coming down the works.
I wouldn't say that none, but we haven't done any yet.
Gotcha.
We have done a New England IPA. Definitely after that juicy component that you get from hops. You know what? Drop the temperature to 180, whirlpool for a little while, and you get all the juicy component from a hop.
Cool.
Which is cool.
Do you have a beer that you would say got you into kind of the craft brewing scene? I know a lot of brewers or people into craft beer will have that one that kind of opened their eyes to what the world of craft beer could be. Do you have one that jumps out at you?
Well, I can tell you one that I have mimicked. I won't say that I cloned it. I really didn't dig deep into if the recipe is available online, but I can tell you I drank that beer and went, oh damn. Right? This beer. And it was the Arrogant Bastard by Stone Brewing.
Cool.
And we do one that's really pretty similar. Ours is a little less arrogant, maybe some more bastard. I don't know. You pick. Come drink it.
Cool.
But it's it's a big amber. Lot of stuff to say about that beer.
Very nice. All right, well, wrapping up, do you have anything that you can let our viewers in on? Any new projects in the work here at Loudoun Brewing? Something that we can look forward to enjoying here in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. What we're going to look forward to is we're going to continue making different beers all the time. That's what we've come to pride ourselves on, that continually people come in here go, at least one or sometimes two beers a week are brand new to us. So we've taken over this building space next door. Brewing's going to happen over there. We're going to change the direction and shape of the tasting room downstairs, make it a little bit more wide open, people friendly.
Cool.
And we're going to have a brand new patio for the summertime.
Very cool. Well, can't wait to visit you come this summer, and definitely a lot before.
Right
Thank
on.
you very much for being with us, and we'll be right back.
Right on.
We're back with Linda from Loudoun Brewing Company. Linda, we heard about the beer. We heard about the origin story of Loudoun Brewing. Now we want to know, what are some events, some social events? What can people get behind, get excited about coming to the brewery besides just the great beer that you all offer?
We have a lot of activities here. Spring is coming. We're really excited. Spring. So we're going to have Tummy Tie food truck here on the first Friday of every month from April through November.
Oh, sweet.
We have music on Friday and Saturday nights pretty regularly. Maybe not every single one, but
Sure.
pretty regularly.
Most.
We have trivia with a fourth grade school teacher from
that's cool.
the Sterling area. That's great, and he does a really hard trivia. So that's
Cool.
every Thursday night from 7 to 9. And then we have our regular parties for holidays. We had a Mardi Gras beer crawl that
Nice.
all of the breweries took part in downtown Leesburg. We did St. Patrick's Day. We'll have something special for Memorial Day. So there's pretty much something going on every week.
Okay, very good. Well, Linda, thanks for being on with Beer in Loudoun, and we appreciate you guys having us out here.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. We're here with Barb, one of Loudoun Brewing's most valuable customers. One thing that we think is really important in the Loudoun beer community as a whole, but specifically with each of the breweries, is how they get involved with the community and how they bring Loudoun County together. Can you speak to some of the stuff you've observed and been a part of here at Loudoun Brewing, being a part of the community?
Yeah, absolutely. So I am a Leesburg resident.
Okay.
I moved here 6 years ago because I just loved the community and the town. And when Loudoun Brewing opened almost 4 years ago, one of the really neat things about it is how they give back to the community. And giving back to the community is really important. And they do that in many different ways. Like the Leesburg Town Council is known to meet here. They're very active and involved in the Loudoun Football Club, so Loudoun United, which is coming up. Yay, groundbreaking's tomorrow. So we're really excited about that. They're going to be doing one of the beers that is that is being presented there. They're really integral in the growth of this community, and it's just really fun to be a part of.
Sweet. Yeah, it sounds like it's a tight-knit group here and
absolutely.
have a lot of familiar faces and stuff like that. Well, hopefully with this we get you some new faces and more people to come visit. But thank you so much for having us here and being on with us at Loudoun Brewing Company. And guys, you should definitely come check it out. It's a great atmosphere, a great family feel. And thank you guys so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.